The year 3500. All heavy metal music has been banned from the galaxy for centuries. The place? Inside the Iomi Corp Star Holler X-15. Call sign the Black Manifold. In the cockpit, Old Smog and Black Sabbath. Just two long-haul space truckers with one mission. Broadcast the riffs. Each album broadcast is a relic, a lost piece of art etched into the ethereal walls of time and space themselves. This is the Black Manifold Transmissions. No gods, no masters, no clean tones.
All right, coming back in. Woo! Good Lord. That was a Stargate ride if I've ever had one. Man, I'll tell you what. That like resets you going through a Stargate, don't you think so, Chug?
The Stargate was okay, I suppose.
What the? Oh, God.
I don't know. Hey, do you have a fridge in the back I can stash this sixer?
Well, wait a minute now. Who the hell are you? And what have you done with Chug?
Who the fuck is Chug, man? Smog, are you serious right now? Oh, Smog. I see. This was your first Stargate, huh?
No, this ain't my first Stargate. I've been through several. I Chug all prepped. You ain't Chug, and you're acting like you know me. Where the hell have we been?
It's not where the hell have we been, Smog. It's where the hell are we going?
Yeah, you definitely ain't Chug.
You can call me Black Sabbath.
Wait a minute. So you're not Chug. Well, that's good.
Never been a Chug. Who was Chug?
Okay, I mean, he was my last co-pilot, and we went to jump through a Stargate. We're getting run down by Rasputin and some thugs, and, well, we listened to a killer-ass album, too. You know, are you familiar with our transmissions of heavy metal throughout the galaxy?
Well, that's the thing, man. I heard the call, and I had to come find the ones that were putting out the riff. I kept hearing this voice in my head calling. I heard your broadcast, dudes.
You heard the broadcast, man.
I heard the broadcast from the other side of the Stargate, man. That's how powerful these transmissions are getting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think we did a flip-flop. You went through the Stargate. I came through the opposite way to find you guys, and I think we did a little switcheroo. Co-pilot style, man.
That's some crazy ass shit you just said. But I just want to say, whatever that voice was inside your head, and I think we all know what that voice was. There's only one that calls to us with our. You
heard the voice too?
With our glorious purpose and magnificent quest. Yeah, that's the voice of the Headbangers Matrix. It calls to all of us. But listen, you said your name.
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath. I got.
Yeah.
Man, if that ain't the most ridiculous name I've ever heard. But I'll take your word for it. That's fine. You don't seem too dangerous. You ain't got any weapons on you, do you?
Almost always.
Okay.
My hands are registered weapons.
Okay. Whew. Dang, man, that's pretty cool.
Are you familiar with karate?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an ancient art. Not really practiced much in the galaxy anymore. I know that there's some that are keeping it alive on some of the outer sectors. Might I ask, where did you learn karate?
Well, from my home planet, Kung Fu-y.
Kung Fu-y. I've heard Kung Fu-y.
Far reaches of the Lee galaxy, man.
The Lee galaxy? Yeah. Now, I have been out there and made a few drops out there. I got to be honest, good times. good times to be had. Lots of fighting in the streets.
Whole lot, man.
Yeah, but you can always hear those fights coming because you hear that, that sound they make right before they hit.
That's how you know.
I don't know why I'm telling you. You're obviously an expert master in karate. God, you're way better than I am. You can tell you know what you're talking about now.
Well, I grew up in the streets of Kung Fu.
You grew up in the streets of Kung Fu?
Man. We don't have to get into my childhood right now. What do they call you, man? What's your mañana?
Well, I'm Old Smog.
Give me your Yamo, man. Oh, that's right. That's right there on you.
Yeah, that's my Yamo. That's my nombre, if you will.
Yeah. What about your nom de plume?
I don't know what that means. I got to be honest with you. I travel lots of places. I try to keep up with this stuff, but I'm not the best at remembering the names for names.
You're right, man. There's too many names for names, and I say that.
I'm always forgetting the names for names,
Yeah, well, that's nomenclature for you.
I'm very hesitant to take on a green co-pilot, even one that is a master of karate and grew up in the streets of Kung Fu as yourself. I don't know.
Well,
I'll tell you what, you ride around with me a little bit.
All right.
And we'll see if you're really all you cracked up to be now. I like your story, but, I'd be a fool. I wouldn't have made it 187 cycles out here, if I was just believing every silly story I heard. You know what I mean? It's a little bit convenient is what I'm going to say. But,
I think in your last transmission, wasn't it like 182 cycles?
Well, that may be true. But, time's different out here. So,
time is different out here, man.
Time is different in different places.
I'm only 13.
Well, that does pose a problem, doesn't it?
For who?
Well, I mean, that's awful young to be running
but
a
on
machine.
The planet Kung Fu, you see, I've lived 192 cycles.
That's a lot of cycles, my brother.
Oh, yeah, man.
Dang, man, you must have seen a lot of stuff out there. Did you ever travel other planets, or is this kind of your first time outside of Kung Fu?
I'll be honest with you, Smog, this is the first time I've ever left Kung Fu. I heard the call. The Matrix called me to the Stargate, and I heard your transmissions, and I knew that I had to be a part of that. And Smog, look, man, if you don't want me a part of this, man, I'll get off this. I'll get off this hall at the next stop, man.
Well, that's mighty flexible of you, and I appreciate the respect you're showing to me as the captain of the Black Manifold. It's nice that somebody finally did. Yeah, well, like I said, we'll give you a trial run, and it's mainly to verify that you've been chosen by the Headbangers Matrix as my co-pilot for broadcasting these riffs and this greater purpose that we find ourselves with.
Oh, I hear it in my head. Do you not hear that?
Whew, I'll tell you, you get kind of used to it.
Oh, no way, man.
Dang, man.
Oh, my head. Oh, it's still calling.
What's it saying now? Hold on. I'm getting something here. Give old Smog one of those cold ones real quick. That's what it said.
All right. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta submit to the will of the Matrix,
Yeah. Hey. I've heard the Matrix putting that voice in my head since I was 13, right? Are you a Linderman?
Oh, you mean Linderman Lager?
Right here, ice cold for my new captain.
You know what? I'll take a drink and I'll tell you a story about
celebrating,
Linderman Lager.
Man.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing is, last time I had one of these, one of my ex-girlfriends bought it for me.
Oh, no. Which one?
She was my co-pilot for a little while till we broke up.
Oh, is that why you have that tattoo of a heart on your arm that says Blondie?
Blondie, yeah. Old Blondie, her real name was Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, dang, she's a big old woman, I'll tell you what. Tall, beautiful. Yeah, she could take anyone. Great co-pilot. We got into some trouble, and I saw her. It's beautiful, She went out there for a flight, and she did a whole, just a backflip off the ship. landed right on their ship, slammed down with her fists, smashed the hull. They all got sucked out into the vacuum of space and died instantly. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
Wow, man, you must have been taken immediately with this woman.
Oh, man, we had us a romp through the galaxy, I'll tell you what. Yeah, mutual breakup. You know, she said, hey, let's talk, let's have dinner, and I hadn't seen her in a while, and
oh, no, man.
Sat down with her. She bought me that Lindemann lager, and she just looked at me and she said, I hate you. And I said, you hate me?
Oh, my God, Smog.
Yeah, she said, I do. I just hate you. And I said, well, why? You know, and she said, because you love the Black Manifold more than you do me.
Oh, my God,
Yeah.
Smog.
And you know what? She was 100% right. Yeah. And I guess she just couldn't handle, sharing the spotlight in my life.
Smog, that's heartbreaking, man. I also have many lost loves in my life.
Many lost loves.
Well, lost love is just one of those things that we have to deal with out here hauling the stars, huh, Cap?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that happens, I think, a lot when you're hauling. And, if you're going to haul with me, that's something you're going to have to get used to. Plus, you have now a new voice in your head talking to you, just saying the raddest shit you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, really, really rad shit, man.
Yeah, just really, really rad shit.
It's like every time I turn around, my head's filled with these crushing riffs, man.
One thing I do want to point out here is, if you look around here at the ship, right, instead of fluorescent lighting, now all the corridors of the ship are lighted by the black skulls of vampires with candles in their heads.
Whoa.
Yeah, did you notice that?
That is all. Hey. Whoa, I'm going to have to take a quick tour around this thing.
Yeah, and their teeth are all made of shining titanium metal, which is really fucking cool. So there's some kind of cyborg vampire shit that have candles in their heads to light the ship. Once again, woke up, that had just happened. It just changed.
Holy
like that.
shit,
Yep.
Smog.
Now, I have a theory about it.
Okay.
And the theory is that when the Headbangers Matrix plugged into our computer systems, I think it may have made itself one with the Black Manifold.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Is that why all the countertops are diamond-plated steel?
No, that was me. That's just having good taste there, buddy.
That's a very practical move, Smog.
Yeah, you're going to be cooking a lot here. You want to make sure you got good countertops.
Wait, Smog, if the Matrix is trying to form itself and mold itself into the Black Manifold, it can't be any coincidence that it called me here. It wants me here.
That makes sense to me the more I get to know you.
Yeah.
But, listen, it takes a lot to pilot a ship like this and to keep it going, especially now that we're on the run all the time from the goons of Iomi Corp. And
hey, get that out of your mind, Smog. I am not here to be the captain of this thing, man. I'm not here to take over your Black Manifold, man, or interfere in your mission in any way.
Let me tell you something, Break Savage. I am not worried about that. All right? I am not worried about that.
Oh, God. Oh,
what?
Fuck. Bats?
What?
Fucking bats? I'm a bat now.
What are you talking about? We ain't got bats in here. Where's a bat?
Oh, over there in the corner.
That corner?
Yeah. You don't see it?
Oh, I don't think that. No, that's not a bat. It's just. Oh my God! It's a. Holy!
I'm a bat now.
Oh my
I'm a
God!
Bat
now. Does it just say that over and over? It's the,
now I'm a bat.
Oh my gosh! Just get away! Get away! It's all over me! It's on me! It's on me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Dropped it. Dead.
Dang. Was that karate? Whew, that was the weirdest looking bat I've ever seen in my life.
That was crazy, man. Hold on. I have to make sure it doesn't turn into a vampire now. Look away, Smog. This is gonna get graphic. There. Now it'll never be a vampire.
I'm really glad I didn't look away. Normally, I think I would immediately react by saying, clean that up, you weird freak. But I got to tell you, biting the head off that bat like that, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that.
It's kind of metal, right?
It felt metal to me. I mean, I'll tell you what, your resume's starting to look more accurate. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. With that kind of move. He just kept saying, I'm a bat.
Yeah,
you know?
It was like a squeaky, like really southern voice talking about, I'm a bat now. That's my impression.
Yeah, I wish it was really close. I mean, that's pretty much dead on. It was crawling on my neck, which I didn't like. And then it was saying that. It was just obnoxious. Like, I don't mind a bat living around. You know,
exactly, man.
They eat parasites and stuff, but like not an obnoxious bat that looks like Ginger Baker, you know?
And what did it mean by I'm a bat now?
Oh, do you think it wasn't a bat before?
It said, I'm a bat now. Like, oh no. Did I just decapitate one of your co-pilots? I mean...
Holy shit, was that... You don't think that was Chug, do you?
Oh no, dude. I hope not.
Shit, that sounds like exactly what he would do if he turned into a bat.
Oh, and there's a bunch of, like, cheese dip in the corner over here where the bat was.
Oh, he was always making cheese dip, too. And it was good cheese dip, but, you know, even good cheese dip, you gotta... After a while, you know, you want something different.
I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, for off the side of a wall, it's pretty tasty.
Man, I can't believe that. That's little Chug there.
That's little Chug with his head gone, man. He'll never be a vampire, though.
Kind of made his day if he'd become a vampire. He was always talking about it. Well... No, he wasn't. He wasn't ever talking about it, but I do think he would have liked it anyway. You know
what? I didn't know a lot about Chug or Chug at all, even, except for...
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I've seen a lot of ways to die, and that's not a bad one.
It was pretty metal. I think he would have liked that part of it.
It was.
Now transmitting Black Sabbath, Master of Reality.
Oh, shit. Is that The Matrix?
Yep. The Matrix has an album for us. All right, folks. If you're listening out there, The Matrix has spoken. We got a new album coming straight from The Matrix. This one is called Master of Reality by Black Sabbath. Oh, shit, Black Sabbath. Hell yeah. Been excited about this. Let's turn it on and listen to it. And then we'll be right back, and we're going to talk about, well, what we thought about it.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'll share my thoughts on it immediately, but we'll see. Citizens, please be advised. Outlaw agitators are spreading forbidden rifts to our youth. They're telling them the right things, all with a smile. Parents, please. Pay attention to your kids and watch for these warning signs. Sudden obsession with low droning vibrations, speaking of lords and voids in casual conversation, staring too long into the black between stars, and spontaneous head movement in rhythm with unseen forces. Red eyes and a generally cool demeanor. Their goal is to fill your children with rebellion, distortion, and false hopes. If you detect these transmissions, cut power to your receiver and report the signal to Iomi Corp Authority. So, beware the children of the grave and don't slip into the void. Protect their minds and protect our future. Whoa, Smog, man. This has to be the foundation, Smog.
Let's consult the lore. The Headbanger Matrix provides the lore so that we understand some of the context of what we're listening to.
Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward, the Masters of Reality, released July 21st, 1971. Rift density, maximum. Noted anomalies, detuned strings to C. Cough loop ignition, doom protocols initiated. This album is hailed as the band truly becoming who they truly are.
Man, that's some deep lore. So Black Sabbath. Now, did you hear that? Tony Iommi.
Whoa.
Tony Iommi. That's right. The ancestor, as we know, of Tony Iommi V, the CEO of Iommi Corp., who we stole this truck from, and who has long forgotten the legacy of their father.
How serendipitous.
The Matrix was telling me that these guys invented heavy metal pretty much. These fellas here from Birmingham, England.
Birmingham, England.
This album just it feels like when I'm listening to it, I hear all of the built-in blocks of the other things that we've listened to. You know?
Absolutely, man. It's like taking those.
It's all there.
Releases and breaking them down to their fundamentals.
They're elementals. You know, they're fundamental elementals.
Oh,
you know?
Shit.
Yeah, that blows your mind, huh?
Well, the only thing I could keep thinking is this Birmingham place must be so oppressive, man.
Yeah, I mean, the darkness, the dreary, heavy fog.
Oh, yeah, and
that must rest on Birmingham and the souls that inhabited it.
I imagine Birmingham is one giant primitive graveyard covered in a sickly yellow fog, man. How did they defeat this army of the dead?
That's a good question. And you know what's funny is I think, from what I can tell from this album, you know, I guess they found hope in the stars. You know,
Yep.
It's clear that you know what they're telling us is it may not be what we've heard. Is that I guess zombie children rose up from the grave, and it must have started here in Birmingham, and just devoured all humanity.
And we had to take to the stars, streaming through the sky so vast.
Rocket engines burning fuel so fast. What were some of your favorite parts of this album? What were some of your favorite parts?
Well, I'm not really inclined to share at the moment. I really want to sit on this one for a minute. Oh, God, my head!
Did you hear that? Did you hear that gong?
I hear the gong. I hear the gong. I hear it.
Yeah, yep. That's the on that. Yeah, that's the Headbangers Matrix.
Oh my God!
Calling for the hallowed verses. You need to tell us your favorite songs, your favorite parts.
All right.
What are your hallowed verses, my friend?
I gotta tell you, on this one, Break's hallowed verse has got to be Lord of This World.
Really? Lord of This World was your hallowed verse, huh?
Is my hallowed verse on this one. And almost put one of the instrumental selections as my most hallowed verse.
Okay. Was it Embryo?
It was Embryo.
Yeah, we gonna talk about Embryo now. Yeah, I got a take on Embryo.
You know, I gotta be honest.
Embryo's so cool.
It seems like this album speaks to generations because there's something for the young punks and the metalheads, and there's also something out there for the more refined metal palette.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. I think this album is a complete album. It's not just some random songs thrown together. You know, I think it's put together with thought. Yes. It has an arc to it.
Lord of This World goes exactly where it's supposed to go in the album. But Lord of This World is a reminder.
Lord of This World is a reminder of what? That Satan really is in charge of everything, I guess?
Yeah, I guess that is the message of it, isn't it? It's my favorite track on this album, Smog, because I can hear so much of Crack the Sky in that song.
You know, it does have a lot of some of the best, I think, put together riffs and movements, you know. Now, one thing I really like is the breakdown. Lord of This World.
It's good stuff.
Evil Possessor. It was great.
I love that riff. It's like the riff crawled out of the back of a church.
It's like a vengeful nuclear-powered child crawling out of a grave.
Wow.
You know?
So, Smog,
yeah.
What is your hallowed verse?
Old Smog's hallowed verse for Master of Reality by Black Sabbath is Children of the Grave.
For the elements?
Oh, it's got the elements, brother. But Children of the Grave, it has the quest.
Ah.
Yeah. See, it's Children of the Grave. That's the call, man. That's the call to old Smog here. You know, this is the message from the Headbangers Matrix, and it's saying, I got revolution in my mind, and the children start to march.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm those children, you know, and we're marching forward, and we got revolution in our minds. We're gonna like make sure everyone knows how cool as shit heavy metal is
now,
all over the galaxy.
I will say,
you know?
On this one, this is by far my favorite drumming on the album. 100%. The Gallop, man.
It's so good. I mean, that is the most. I mean, it is just a quintessential heavy metal riff.
Propulsive.
You know, I feel like it's repulsive. I feel like everybody that writes a riff is basically off of that scaffold right there. You know what I mean? But here's the thing that's so cool about this song is in those choruses, there's this like weird echoing bend that they do, right? Like, yeah, it sounds like it's got this sound of almost like war happening in the distance. It sounds like it's like the sound of revolution.
Oh, that is such a great way of putting it, Small.
Yeah. And then the breakdown at 2 minutes and 25 seconds is just the most doom-laden breakdown.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Yeah, man, it stops and it's like a military march.
It's like, oh yes, this is,
and then it's just boo, doo, doo, boo, doo, and then it's like, man, you're like, it's freaking midnight and you're in a goddamn crypt.
Oh yeah,
but it's like also there's war happening in that crypt somehow. I don't know, but I don't know how that works.
War
but,
all
you know,
around the crypt.
There's probably like an atomic bomb or something. You know, I don't know. It's very evocative. Children of the Grave. I just freaking love it. I'm feeling it the whole time, and I think it's got the best guitar solo on the damn album.
It's definitely like my 1C.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's a top track. I got you. Now let me ask you something, Break Savage. What do you think about the revolution that we're a part of? You know, here now that you're now a part of it, you've given your name openly out on the airwaves.
Oh wow, that is so crazy, Smog. It's like I didn't even mean to do it.
Yeah.
It's like I was meant to be here, man.
That's very, very interesting. You know, Break, you seem like a kind of person to me that you derive a lot of meaning from the things that happen to you.
100%. Children of the Grave has put me in the mindset, Smog, that it's time to tear down everything Iomi loved. That the founder of Iomi Corp was once a part of this great legacy and shunned it, spit in its face. Smog, you're out here doing the devil's work, and I love it.
I don't know who I serve. I think I like to think I serve myself and my own sense of what's right.
We are our own God.
Okay, yeah, that's a very introspective and mysterious way to put it.
Yeah.
There, Break.
But man created God.
Okay. Yeah, that's another interesting. Yeah, that's very philosophical. You sound really philosophical. You know, man also created the Black Manifold. So, you know.
Yes.
And I guess whenever I hear what you know what? Now that I'm talking, I hear what you mean. You are saying that the Black Manifold is my God, and I had a hand in making it.
See, I knew you would get there.
Yeah, and I think that's probably fair. You know, I don't know if I would say I worship the Black Manifold, but I do think it's a fine piece of craftsmanship.
Oh man, I was just writing down all that knowledge you were spitting on the manifold, brother.
Oh, okay. You were writing it. What, you're writing it?
Oh, I want to know.
You're writing my knowledge down?
I want to know every little part of this machine, friend.
Is that what that little thing is? That little notepad is?
Oh yeah, right here.
Can I see what your notes look like?
Yeah. Let me get this page, and yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I see here you wrote
Pretty good diagram.
You wrote the word quest.
I did. I wrote
I
quest.
see that. Yeah, and it looks like the queue is on fire. Is that what that is? That
Hell yeah, brother.
text you did? The queue is on fire. I see.
Queue.
And the rest of the UEST is melting like wax.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool.
Well, and if you look up, all the S's are Z's.
Oh, yep, that's true. Like quest.
Yes.
Okay. I see these pictures you've drawn in this diagram, and I've got to be honest with you. It just looks like, okay, it's a lot of hot demons giving the middle finger.
Yes, but small.
It's like 5 hot demons giving the middle finger, and there's no other words, and I don't quite understand how this is a diagram of the Black Manifold. I got to be honest with you.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me explain it, okay? What these hot demon women represent is the temptation, okay? It's the temptation to follow through with the Aomi Corp's plan and leave the Black Manifold as is, but the middle fingers represent your metaphorical middle finger to the current system and to the man, okay? And if you look closely, one of those demon ladies, hey, Smog, I'm gonna need you to appreciate my artistic talents right here. That demon lady
looks just like Tiffany Stratton, so I guess you know what she looks like, because it looks just like my ex-girlfriend.
Yep, and what's that in between 2 titties? Another titty.
Yes, she did not have 3 mammary glands.
No, Smog.
But,
the 3 titties represent me, you, and the Matrix.
the 3 breasts, they represent me, you, and the Matrix.
Hell yeah. On one chest, brother.
Man, yeah, I'll give you something. Lots of detail.
Lots.
Lots of detail.
See the freckle?
Yeah, you did great.
That titty has a
freckles. Yep, I can see the pores of the skin.
Yep.
That's very impressive.
Thank you.
I didn't know you're very artistic.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely one of those.
You will give us your slag.
What's that? You hear that voice?
Oh no, my head! Yourself of the slag, the caustic slag, rid yourself of the caustic slag,
I know, I don't like this one either. Golly.
The slag? What is slag, Smog?
Makes me nauseous. Well, we always have to give a critique or what we think may be the weaker parts of the album.
Oh no!
You know, the caustic slag, maybe the wasteful runoff, if you will.
The Matrix wants us to rip on this one?
Yeah, is there anything you didn't like about it? I think the Matrix is a bit of a perfectionist, if I'm being honest. I could give you mine. I think the song Solitude kind of, you know, I don't like it. You know, when I listen to this album again, I'm just going to skip it.
You don't like Solitude?
No, I don't care for it.
Very, very important part of this album, Smog. Solitude represents the stillness of, and the contemplation and the...
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, so Solitude sounds like a very important track for you. It represents the stillness and the contemplation.
Yes. Now, what's interesting on Solitude is the loneliness and the longing and what it means about personal loss. And the fact that they had the balls to sandwich it in the middle of this album, big ups.
So you see it as a bold take.
I think that the softer songs on this album, Smog, are the real standouts sometimes. But I think this album, the mixture of metal and medieval sounds is something, I don't know, I feel like it's a combination that could last. I think we'll see it more as the Matrix lets us listen.
Maybe so. Maybe this will be something we see. That's true. It is medieval as hell. And
that's metal.
I think metal's pretty medieval from my understanding, you know.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
What's your caustic slag there, Break Savage?
Well, this one might surprise you, Smog. The caustic slag for me on this one is Sweet Leaf.
Break.
Sweet Leaf.
Break. You just said Sweet Leaf is the caustic slag for you?
I know it sounds like sacrilege,
Oh, man.
So, Sweet Leaf, yes, Sweet Leaf is iconic, and the cough at the front is something that makes it kind of special, because I think that is Tony Iommi actually coughing into the microphone.
Yeah, I consult in the Matrix lore. That's what it says, yeah.
Once you get past the novelty of the song, it's kind of just the same groove until it falls apart. Lyrically, compared to the rest of the album, it's a little shallow, Smog.
That is your opinion, Break Savage.
It's like they threw their
Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground right now.
What are you, a
Step
narc?
away from the controls. Get down on the ground right now. Step away from the controls.
Okay,
step
slow
away
down.
from the controls.
Slow
I will
down,
shoot
Smog.
you. I will shoot you.
All right,
I keep
Smog.
blaster on me all the time.
Calm down,
I know
brother.
how to use it. Break.
What is this?
Who are you really? Who sent you here?
My name is Break Savage. I was called here by the Matrix, and I think Sweet Leaf is an okay jam that they threw at the beginning of the album.
No, you're corrupting is what you're doing.
It's a warm-up jam at best.
You're trying to make people question things. You're putting ideas in people's heads.
Smog, put the gun down. I'm just trying to give the Matrix an answer. Just like you are, Smog.
If you love this music as much as I do, I don't think you would. I don't see how anyone could have a take like that on Sweet Leaf. Dang it, I don't know what to do.
Look, hear me out. Look, I'm just being honest with you. When you stack Sweet Leaf against the prophecy in Lord of this World or the fire of Children of the Grave, Sweet Leaf is just sitting in the smoke on the porch, okay?
I thought you were going to talk about the riff at the beginning of After Forever that sounds like it was from that really old TV show Friends. That's what I thought you were going to talk about.
That's actually one of my favorite parts.
Oh, God dang it. Listen to me. You sit down right now, Break Savage. Sit down. I'm going to keep this gun tailed on you. On you, all right?
You better not
we're gonna
take your
finish
eyes
this.
off me, Smog. I'll have that gun quicker than a baby has a biscuit.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Oh, my God.
What are you going to do now?
I didn't even see your hands move.
That's right. That's right. Oh shit! Who gave the Matrix a gun? Who gave the Matrix a gun?
Well, I mean, I pretty much armed the Matrix the second they got on board.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I trusted the Matrix completely. Notice I didn't give you a gun immediately. Yeah, because I didn't trust you, and it was good that I didn't because of the crazy shit that you're saying about the riff that sounds like that old show Friends. Yeah, and then you've got this underhanded critique of Sweet Leaf that I didn't see come. I'm blindsided by it. I got to be honest with you. I was actually relaxing and kind of enjoying you, Break Savage.
It's a hot take.
But listen to me. You hear that?
And now it's time for a king to be declared. That's right, it's the Throttle Crown.
Only one riff can wear the crown.
That is the Throttle Crown. That's it. The Matrix is calling for the Throttle Crown.
Okay. All right. What does that mean, Smog?
Well, you know, the Matrix wants to know what our favorite riff is on the album. This way you answer this is going to determine whether or not I keep this blaster trained on you.
Well, Smog, karma is a fickle lover. Okay? And the juju you put out into the world, Smog, comes back to you in full.
Let me tell you something. Fickle Lover is not a metal band, but it's a solid band. All right? It's a fine, experimental, psychedelic punk band. I think anybody that likes that kind of music would love Fickle Lover. You may go on.
Okay. I think I've got my riff. It's maybe the most notable riff on the album.
Break Savage's riff. What is it?
The opening riff on Into the Void.
The opening riff on Into the Void, huh?
Yes. I think the opening riff on Into the Void is a ship breaking orbit. It is...
Hell yeah.
It
Get
is
sucked into a black hole, man.
the rhythm and the chug that sets the tune for an absolute space odyssey.
Man, I totally agree with you on that. To me, I was thinking like, man, this is exactly what it's like when you get, sucked, start getting sucked into a black hole. Things get really trippy. The way that the bass and the guitar play off each other to create a sort of euphoric kind of ambient sound that still is hard as hell, that's impressive.
I'm calling it the cosmic roar.
Yeah. Hell yeah, the cosmic roar, that's what we're going to call it.
Hell yeah. Smog, what is your throttle crown? Please tell me, or the Matrix might make my head explode.
I was torn between a few riffs. One is actually the outro riff on Into the Void. I'm telling you, it is so good. But you know what? You know what? My favorite riff on the album is?
What is it?
It's the intro riff to Sweet Leaf. That riff, man, it just catches you.
It is iconic.
It is iconic.
It does stand out, and it's a great warm-up song for the rest of the album.
Listen about that riff, okay? I'm not talking about the whole song. I'm talking about the riff.
Okay.
Let me tell you about it, all right? It's heavy.
It is very.
It also grooves, and it's just a tad spacey, all right? That's hard to pull off. That's hard to pull off with like a 4-chord riff like that.
That's good guitar playing.
It's pretty good composition of a riff, a simple riff, to get it just right. I'm telling you, Sweet Leaf it's good. It's a good ass riff. I do have a hot take on Children of the Grave, all right? I think Children of the Grave is more complete if you listen to Embryo before it and Orchid after it.
Oh!
I think it's a 3-movement piece.
Oh!
I think you have Embryo, which is sort of a spacey build-up to Children of the Grave. Okay. I mean, it's called Embryo. It's the rising of these children, right?
You're right.
It's the upright, and here they come marching out. And then we have the actual revolution of Children of the Grave. And then I think Orchid is like a requiem for those lost.
Oh, wow.
It's a reflection. It's a 3-movement piece. And I think it's great, all 3 together.
Smog, I've smoked some of the finest Sweet Leaf in the galaxy, but you just blew my mind. I have never thought of it as a 3-piece movement, but you're absolutely right. And as I said, my hot take for the album is that the slow parts get better the older you get.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be true. I think that what I learned from this album and discussing it with you, Break Savage, is that maybe we can even disagree on things that may be pretty important to us. We can disagree on some things, but like the Children of the Grave, we have to fight for peace, and find it. And I'm just really glad that I didn't shoot you.
That was very chill of you. I appreciate that, Mr. Smog.
Yeah.
You know what I learned from this album?
Go ahead and tell me.
What I learned from this album, Smog, is that, like the Children of the Grave, when you hear the call, you have to show up and fight the good fight, as the Matrix called me here to fight the good fight, along with you, Captain. It also taught that you don't just hear this album. This album sits with you. This album tunes you down a step.
Oh, it was actually a step and a half, but yeah. It's 3 microtones.
And maybe that's the point. Maybe you're not supposed to go back to standard, Smog. Once you've entered the depths of doom, you're bound to the devil forever.
Wow. That was that. Yeah. I really do think that was just kind of a lot of bullshit, but I'm not going to be cynical. I'm not. If that's how you want to take it, I've learned something about peace and differences, and I, Smog, captain of the Black Manifold. Do accept the lesson that you learned, and am glad that you listen to this album and your interpretation of it is making you a better person, Break Savage.
Bangarang.
A rating is demanded.
Yep, there it is. Oof! The rating. You hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Old Smog's rating of Black Sabbath, Master of Reality. Well, it's a simple rating. I give it 9 out of 10 irradiated, vengeful zombie embryos.
Oh, wow. Now, for my rating. People think music's just entertainment, background noise, something to pass the time between birth and the dirt. But Sabbath on Masters of Reality, that's intrusion. I give this album 9.7 apocalypses out of 10. Yes.
Oh, that's a good rating. The Matrix, does the Matrix approve of our rating?
It will suffice.
Thank God.
Yeah,
a worthy sacrifice.
I'm going to be very honest with you, Smog. That made me more nervous than I thought it would.
Well, yeah, the Matrix, I don't really know what they expect with the ratings, I'll be really honest. We just do our best and hope they accept it,
That's all we can do is strive to be. Hey, if we get a second, can we pull over so I can get a pack of Winstons? There's a gas station up ahead that still carries them. If we're in this for the long haul transmitting the riffs, I'm gonna need a carton of smokes and a pack of snowballs.
Hey, open up that glove compartment. Open up that glove compartment.
Are you serious right now, Smog? That is more snowballs than you can shake a gun at.
That's more snowballs than you can shake a gun at. I do not travel without a full stock of snowballs. What's your favorite part of a snowball? Is it the pink sprinkles, the marshmallows, the cream inside, the chocolatey cake?
It's the chocolatey cake and it's the coconut flakes.
Oh man, those coconut sprinkles with that chocolatey cake sure are perfect, aren't they? God, it's just so delicious.
It's the perfect
Oh
texture.
man. When I started getting into eating these? It was back when I was dating Tiffany Stratton.